Hey there everyone, thanks for tuning in to another video review, and right now we are checking out the Gentle Giant Qui-Gon Jinn collectible mini bust. Now Qui-Gon is the famed Jedi from episode 1 that pretty much brought Anakin Skywalker into the Jedi Order. Some people blame him, some people don't blame him, for the downfall of the Jedi Order, for bringing Anakin and rushing him into the Jedi training. Nonetheless, I personally do not believe it is his fault. We didn't really expect him to die. The Jedi Order didn't expect all that to happen. Anakin had all his other issues going on. But whatever the case may be, Qui-Gon Jinn is one of my favorite Jedi. As I've mentioned quite a few times before, Obi-Wan is my favorite. Qui-Gon will probably have to be right behind him at second or third, maybe tied with a few other Jedi. But especially, presented by Liam Neeson. Liam did such a phenomenal job capturing Qui-Gon in episode 1, along with the voice and few scenes throughout the Clone Wars series. I wish we had gotten so much more footage of him. He is such a brilliant Jedi and has so much to offer, but I'm glad Gentle Giant still created this mini bust of him. And without further ado, let's get a closer look at it. And as always, start with the packaging right here. So again, this is the classic window box style packaging that Gentle Giant used to use for their pieces. We have the window where we would see the piece right there with Star Wars Qui-Gon Jinn collectible bust at the bottom. We have one angle right here. We have a scene from episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and the short description if you want to pause and read that. And there we go. And another angle here. And at the bottom, the edition size. This is number 4,804 out of 5,000. And I know I had just mentioned in the Ayla Secura review that that is one of the biggest edition sizes I have seen. And now I think Qui-Gon is the actual biggest edition size I have ever seen. And here's the COA as well. Again, stating the same information. And it is quite phenomenal how they were able to capture so much quality and detail into that many pieces, considering they are all hand painted, sculpted, designed. I applaud you once again, Gentle Giant, for the phenomenal work. So here he is. We do have him in the pose, that we kind of see him using the Jedi mind trick on Watto, and a few other times when he uses the the Force to manipulate the die when he's betting with Watto, and again when he is controlling or kind of influencing Boss Nass when he is on or in the Gungan city under Naboo. So they did just a great job at capturing that pose. Again, the facial expression isn't that interesting or intriguing. It's just a very plain expression, almost like mid sentence, or that he's just kind of looking and focusing on a subject to use the Jedi mind trick on. But this is a piece that definitely looks like Liam Neeson. They did a great job on it, and considering how old this piece is, let me take a quick look. I think 2006 is when the packaging states that this was created, so it's been over 10 years that this piece has been out, and even back then they were able to capture so much fantastic detail between the face sculpt and the hair and the skin. And it's one of those figures too, or the characters I should say, that the skin tone isn't too unique. Liam kind of has a somewhat of a tan beige skin, so to speak. Not it's not really brown, it's not really dark, but Gentle Giant did a great job capturing the proper paint applications to make sure the right features of his face do stand out. And we do have some wrinkles at the top there. The beard has hints of some lighter brown coloring in the dark brown as well. And the hair as well, we can see, I love how all their hair is always sculpted. They never just paint on the hair and, threads and different lines and creases. It's always a phenomenal sculpt. And we even have the hair braids sculpted and painted a slightly different brown color to stand out from the rest of the hair as well. And just taking a look at the rest of his wardrobe as well, we do have the beigeish color undergarments here, or the actual Jedi garment underneath the robe. And this Jedi robe is actually one of the most beautiful ones I've seen. They almost have a glossy brown to it, and it kind of changes color depending on the lighting. We have some dark here and light brown here, almost different shades of brown throughout. And it reflects so beautifully in the light. I'm not sure what difference it is with this versus the other Jedi robed figures we have, but it it really looks nice. It offers a nice present for Qui-Gon Jinn to add in your collection. And then just looking at the bottom as well, the belt area. Let me get a close-up on that. We do have the larger brown belt in the background, the leather look to it with the smaller lighter brown as well. And just to get one more close-up of his face here. There we go. And there we have it, folks. Just a very quick review to take a look at Qui-Gon Jinn. He is a fantastic piece. He is pretty heavy as well too, so if you do pick him up, be sure you have him properly displayed. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Make sure to subscribe to all my pages, and thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video review.